Let me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes... I'll be up in a jiffy, I swear. Going against wind. Going against wind. Going against wind.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential... In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament. Its last recorded look. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes... Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my... However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimal. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look... Of course you can. When I'm already so cool, you must... And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up... Well, unless there's nothing that can even remote... In that case, I probably...
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Going against wind.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destiny... Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter, Mount Firmament, is such a place. But unlike this folktale, if I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my... Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means... lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City. It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority. No, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library
tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? It took me some effort to find Rover. The journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do... The rain is subsiding, and the sky... It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross